Okay, what we're looking at right now, it should say the Minnehaha. Yeah, see? Okay, I got the tape rolling now.
You're taking?
Bill, we're rolling here. Move that sucker. That's supposed to move, ain't it? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. What is that made out of?
It's brass.
It's good
All
brass.
brass.
How about that rudder? Does that still move? The rudder?
I haven't tried that.
It's probably stuck right now.
Well, I think it had moved, but the blocking's in the way.
Point at the number or the lettering on the top that we were able to. The Minnehaha now.
Minnehaha?
It reads it pretty clear there now.
Sure.
I thought we better record it now before that gets destroyed. I can see a year from now people will say, "Well, are you sure it was the Minnehaha?" And we'll have no way of knowing.
How's that for a pointer?
Yeah, that's good. Everything seems to be coming out pretty clear. If I get it a little closer here now.
If you get around on the stern, I think that's the only part where the hull needs some work, you know, right on the stern there.
I want to move it over there now. Okay, right there now. Why don't you point at that now? That's the splitting we've got going right now.
Let me find a pointer here that'll work well. Right here is the only place where she's opened up, and 3/4 of that was in there when we brought the boat up.
Do you think has it been increasing any, do you think? Or?
It's increased a little bit down here, but most of it was in there when we brought the boat up. So it's going to need some work because it's right inside of there is where she let go. She's rotted a little bit in there.
Okay. Okay,
Holding tank, wasn't it?
I think that's the holding tank porthole.
This porthole is the overflow for the holding tank, as near as we can tell. Everything works. I think this is brass also, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be. Okay, I'm rolling.
One of the two heads all broken up.
That came off of the Minnehaha.
Right.
Okay.
We've got the railings here. All those were put inside, thrown inside when she was scuttled.
Okay, that's the superstructure there. Part of the superstructure, that is.
Part of the superstructure, right. Okay, good shape. Not too much to say about that. You can see that. That's the railing up on top that you found?
Uh-huh. Recording.
This side's pretty much the same. It's in good shape. Say too much about it, I guess.
There's your planking. The keel, what is that keel made out of?
It's all steel. Boy, it's got a, looks like two angle irons welded together.
Inside of the boat. Actually, the planking in most cases is pretty good. You can see there. Now we're at the bow of the boat right now.
Stern.
Or excuse me, the stern. Now moving towards the bow. You can see the planking. We know where the rest of it is, don't we, Bill?
Yeah.
And down here, because right there is the shaft.
I'll go point it all out.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Here's the shaft here.
That's the rudder shaft?
It's a prop
that's
shaft.
A prop shaft, okay.
Prop shaft. This must be a mount for a gearbox, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
And this must be the engine mount here where they mounted the steam engine. Or the boiler, I don't know just how it went.
What about those holes on your right now as you're coming up?
Those are the fill holes for the coal bins.
And there's a seat. Point the seat there.
I'll do better than that. I'll sit down on it.
Okay. Bill is going to sit on the seat.
This is where the fireman sat.
Yes.
He must have been Union. I guess we can move on.
Okay. Pulling.
Some of the tie cleats were left on it.
Those are steel.
Right.
Well, here we are on the. Is this the ball, Bill? I really love my boat here. Right up here, as you can see, we've got the railings. The railings were removed last year, and we said that if we ever get the boat up, we're going to put it back, and that's what we did. We put the railing back on it, and the boat's in pretty good shape, as you can see. A lot of the floor is removed, but that can all be replaced. Can you get a picture of this ring here? I guess it did come off. There's, I mentioned before, 6 rings in all. This link valve here is one of the 3 machines that we used during the salvaging of this particular boat. Right now we're in late part of November, and you can notice on the lake even the ice is starting to freeze up. Did you freeze up last night, Phil?
It froze. Well, we broke ice yesterday to get out. We're done. Right now we're done. Kind of a nice feeling. We got her put away for the winter.
Yeah.
I will go to Honduras and play. Okay.
Okay, this scaffolding that was donated for us, we've had it now going on several months since we brought the boat up, was donated by Bud Lucky. But spectators have been going up the ramp here to look at our boat to donate money for the to raise money for the project. I might also point out that if you notice underneath that Bill Niccum and his crew leveled off pretty much the keel. So when the drying process takes place, we're able to keep a pretty straight keel for further work on the boat when that time comes, hopefully next year. Are these the Minnehaha prints or?
Uh-huh.
So actually, we could almost rebuild it right from these sketches here, huh? These
I
prints.
suppose. If you know how to read a print.
Yeah.
You got them on yet?